Okay, welcome. We are going to be talking about our first day of using this CAD program. I may have talked to you about it a day or two before, but what we are going to be doing is logging in and starting a new drawing. So for our computers, it says press Control-Alt-Delete on the keyboard. Near the bottom, on the bottom row, there's two control buttons and two alt buttons. It doesn't matter which two you choose. And then in the upper right-hand corner is the delete button. So if you push those buttons, you will come to the user sign-in page. Your user number is going to be your first three letters. Oh, I apologize. Your username is your lunch number, the school lunch number. And your password is going to be the first three letters of your last name and then the random set of numbers the school gave you. If you don't know what it is, you can come and ask me. I should have that information. So you are going to type in your username. And then your password. Okay, and it should let you into your computer. So it is loading, and it is going to take a minute to get you in there, but when it opens up, you should see similar things on your screen to what you were seeing on my screen. So my screen will look a little bit different, and the reason for that is I have things saved on my desktop. I should clean it up, but I've had a lot of kids send me some things, so I've put them on my desktop, and I do need to clean them off. Other than that, yours will look the same as what mine looks like. When you get in there, we're going to be using a CAD program. The CAD program is called Autodesk Inventor Pro. So it is this letter I right here in this orangey, yellowy, brown, whatever color that is, box. You are going to use the mouse pad and you are going to double click on this. So it's just a tap, tap. It's 2 clicks and that is going to open up Autodesk Inventor Pro 2023. It does take a minute or two to load up. Some of you, it will be asking you if you have to say okay or I accept. It's going to ask you about security things and things like that. It's safe, it's fine, the school has approved it, but when you log in the first time, it will say that you accept their terms and conditions. So you'll say yes, or I accept, or okay, or whatever the button is that comes up. From here, we are going to be starting a new drawing. I have old drawings on here because I've used this before. You guys should not, because you have not used this. So you are going to be starting a new drawing. Up here, there's this blank sheet of paper in the upper left-hand corner. We're going to click on that. And it's going to have some options in here. We are going to pick the standard IPT. It's already selected on mine. It's this top one right here, standard IPT. And then I'm going to go down to the word create because we're going to be creating a standard part. And it's going to take a minute. I can see it's doing some things. Okay. Now we're looking at this gray screen. We are basically looking at the universe right here. There's nothing in there. There's no shape. There's no anything. We're just kind of looking at nothingness. We're looking at just space. So we want to start a new 2D sketch. We're going to come over here to this picture. I don't know what it looks like. couple of lines and this green plus mark. Underneath it says Start 2D Sketch. Please don't click on that button, because that's how you can change from 2D Sketch to 3D Sketch. We're gonna just click on this picture right here. And then we are going to choose the plane that we want to work on. So I'm just gonna click this XY plane. It's the flat surface we're gonna start drawing on. So I'm gonna click this XY plane here. I'm gonna click it, and now I get these crosshairs. This is just gonna help reference kind of where I'm building. We have, look up here. We have some shapes. There's shapes that you can go to underneath. There's more options. We're not gonna worry about these other options right now. We're just gonna look at these shapes right here. And I am going to start by making a rectangle. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the rectangle. I'm gonna click on the picture, not the word, the picture of the rectangle. And now, when I come down here, I could pick where I want to start making my rectangle. I'm going to start right in the middle, right at the crosshairs. So if I'm going along, I have a yellow dot in the middle, yellow, 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 and now it's green. That's where I want to click. When it's green, I know I'm right in the middle. So I'm going to click it one time, and now I'm going to start dragging it up to the right. And I could see that I have numbers that are changing. So the top number, that is a dimension. That is the size of it. It says 0.472. I'm going to type on my keyboard oops, I clicked something else. Okay. If you make a mistake like this, you can always come up here and click this back arrow, and it'll undo what we just did. I'll try that again. I was talking, I don't know what I did. I think I clicked the button. So I'm going to click, drag, and now I'm going to type in 0.5. Now I'm saying I want that line to be 1/2 of an inch. On my keyboard again, I'm going to hit the tab button. So it's locked this in at 0.5, but it hasn't locked my other dimension in. It's highlighted in blue. So now I'm going to type 0.5, and I'm going to hit enter. And it has made a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square. I like it. That's what I want. So now I'm going to save it. By saving it, I'm going to hit this picture of a floppy disk, and you're too young to know what a floppy disk is, but that is what is the save button. So it's the fourth icon. It's the black little square thing, and if I hover over it, it says save. So I'm going to click on that, and it says you cannot save in this window because we're in sketch mode. And for whatever reason, it doesn't let us save in sketch mode. But I can hit OK. And it takes us out of sketch mode. And I am going to save this. And I'm going to put the file name as square. SQUARE. And now it's going to save it in my desktop. That's fine. If it's under something else, you can click here and change it, but we will save it as our desktop here. And I'm going to save it as file name square, and I hit save. Okay? From here, this is all we're going to do today. I'm going to go up and close out, so I'm going to X out of my Autodesk Inventor. It's doing what it has to do to shut down. And now I'm going to come to the lower left-hand corner here. I'm going to click on this white flag, this little Windows flag. Click on it. I'm going to go to the power button, and I'm going to go to shut down. It is shutting down. The screen turned black. I can close it, and now I can go plug it back in to whatever number it is. Make sure you're putting it back in the cart in the same spot. All right, thank you very much, and we will do this again. Bye.